Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, it's truly humbling to be able to speak to this bill. I've just returned from Christchurch for the third time since the earthquake of the 22nd of February. And I'm just going to take a moment to deal with an issue raised by the previous, the member who's just resumed her seat in relation to the Memorial Day and what a shame it is that we don't have all the names released of those who have lost their lives. I'm fully aware that we may never have all the names of those who have lost their lives. Such has been the devastation that has been wreaked on some individuals, and the police are doing their very best, as that member's acknowledged, to get absolute accuracy in the remains of those deceased so that they are returned to the correct families. But we should not underestimate the dreadful job that the disaster victim identification teams, DVI teams, have had to endure. I visited them at their work, and I can say only that it is quite clearly the Lord's work, because I'm not sure too many other people would do it. They do the most amazing job. When the bushfires of Victoria came through and killed over 200 people, it took over 6 weeks before any victims could be returned to their families. Our team were returning them after a few days. It is a stunning effort from some fantastic people, and might I take this opportunity to thank all of the people who have been part of that team, all of the people from around the world and from around New Zealand who have been part of it. But this day, this Memorial Day, is about those who have died. It is also about the many survivors in Canterbury who have to live with the fact that they have lost loved ones or friends, or who have had their businesses destroyed, everything else destroyed around them, and all they have left are their own lives. And I think it's one of the things, when we look at anything positive we can take from this terrible day of the 22nd of February, it would have to be the absolute value of human life. The fact that those who are still alive, even when those who have lost limbs, who have had their backs broken, necks broken, the most dreadful injuries, that they still have life and the way that they cling to life and they wish to live it to the full that they can. I know that there will also be people who will think this is going to be harder for many businesses because it's another day off, a paid day off. But I say to people, think about those people who have continued to go to work through all of this. Think about our police, our corrections officers, our nurses, our doctors, our council workers who have been collecting the rubbish off the streets to try and do what they can. Think about the people who have been trying to reconnect sewers. Think about the people who have been doing all the plumbing, the electricians, the people who have been working all the way through. And this is a day which we owe to Canterbury. I recently read a comment in one of the Australian magazines about this quake, and it said that for all Australians, it said, today we are Kiwis. Well, I say to this House, for all New Zealanders, today we are Cantabrians.
Call the Honourable